How's everybody doing? Hey guys, Collins here, and today we are back with a brand new video where today I've come out of retirement to talk about this story because, to be quite frank with you, this story just got me just a little mad. And whenever I get mad, I inject heroin into my veins and decide to talk about it in a shitty YouTube video because honestly, I've got nothing better to do with my life. So today, as the video title suggests, we're going to be taking a look at a story that kind of blew up recently. The video was shared all over Twitter. That's where I found it personally, but it is also on the internet. There's many articles out there, of which we're going to be taking a look at one. But first, let's just get into the details of what happened. So exactly what happened was this lady, a pregnant lady, mind you, was going 84 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone. And this officer, let's call him Officer Dickhead, Corporal Dickhead to be exact. So Corporal Dickhead here clocked her going 84 and a 70. So he decided to fucking, go try to chase her down, right? And what did she do? Oh, she slowed down, turned on her blinker, and turned on her hazards immediately afterwards. And this indicated that she couldn't pull over for the safety of the officer. The reason for this was because the shoulder lane was, I believe, like too small or whatever. I forget what the terminology the article used, but the shoulder lane was small, and pulling over into the shoulder lane would have been very dangerous because this also took place at night. And at night, people can't see, people can be drunk driving, and what could have happened was if she ended up pulling over into the shoulder lane, which was a little small, what would have happened was, or what could have potentially happened was, a drunk driver or a driver who just didn't see could have rammed into the police officer's car, could have destroyed the vehicle, could have hurt someone. So for the safety of both the lady and the officer, this woman decided, you know what, I'm going to turn my hazards on to indicate that I'm going to be pulling over, safely when I can find a safe and secure area to pull over into. And yeah, that's what she was intending on doing. She slowed down, turned on the blinker, and then turned on her hazard. She did the three things that was indicated, which was what the driver's manual said that she should do. A link in the description down below if you want to read it. So as a result of her not complying, her not pulling over fast enough, Corporal Dickhead here decided, you know what, fuck you, lady. I don't give a shit that you're pregnant. I don't care that, maybe there could have been children in the back car, little children who were buckled up, all safe. But then he fucking rammed into the car, did a pit maneuver, and then proceeded to have her car topple over, causing him to do a 180 and turning back around to the scene with literally the most, nonchalant voice imaginable.
Hey, roll over, get me EMS started. Why didn't you stop?
Because I didn't do what you were saying.
Well, this is where you ended up. Are you the only one in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
Pregnant.
Well, ma'am, you've got to pull over when we stop. When people don't stop for emergency vehicles, we end this right here, right now, before you get further into congested traffic.
He had no concern for his safety, and by the looks of the video, it really did look like he genuinely wanted to pull that move. He was just looking for an opportunity to do it. He was probably counting down in his goddamn head the seconds. He was like, it's been 2 minutes and 7 seconds. All right, time to do it. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. The lady could have been killed, and in fact, according to the article we're going to take a look at, her child inside of her could have died. In fact, she believed he was dead until she ended up going to a GN/OBG or whatever, and they ended up confirming that they could hear a heartbeat, and the baby was born this past February. With that in mind, let's just take a look at some clips from the video.
Why didn't you stop?
Because I didn't do what you were saying.
Well, this is where you ended up. Are you the only one in the vehicle?
Yes.
Okay.
Pregnant.
Well, ma'am, you've got to pull over when we stop.
The lady literally said that she's pregnant and said that, what she was doing and why she did it. But instead of, showing any sort of concern, sympathy, empathy, whatever, the officer says nonchalantly, well, you should have pulled over. That's why you should have pulled over. If you didn't pull over, look, this is what happened. Yeah, fuck you, Officer Dickhead. I mean, I'm sorry to be a jackass, But if you're literally gonna pull a maneuver that almost killed the child and could have potentially killed the woman, like, let's be honest here, it's a shocker that she survived, in my personal opinion. I mean, the car was completely flipped fucking over. Like, how the fuck is anyone gonna fucking justify this? It's not like the lady was fucking fleeing a crime scene, fucking guns a-blazing, pew 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 pew, you know, shooting the officer or some shit. She was literally going 14 miles over the speed limit. Does that really, seriously, bootlickers out there, does that really qualify for almost taking her life and potentially taking her child's life as well? Now look, I know it seems like I'm being a jackass and just fucking railing on this cop, and to be fair, I kinda am, because this cop is an actual fucking asshole, dickhead, piece of shit. But don't get me wrong, I know there are some instances where police officers have to make fucking, you know, split-second decisions, you know, it's a matter of life or death, and you have to do it within like a fucking split second, you know. Things that, you know, ultimately in hindsight's 2020, you know, might seem like, you know, it was unnecessary. But in this case, it was unnecessary, and it doesn't even require hindsight. In fact, it's kind of common knowledge that you don't fucking ram into someone who's speeding like that. I mean, first of all, it could be dangerous. And you know what? Even if she was going 30, even 100, let's just say hypothetically she was going 170 miles per hour, 100 over the limit. You know, fucking Tokyo drifting this shit, you know, ramming into her car would have been the most retarded ass fucking bullshit out there. And don't get me wrong, speeding is dangerous, but ramming into the car, potentially killing them for speeding, is not an okay thing to do. Like I said, what if there were children in the car, or what if it was an emergency situation? What if there was someone bleeding out in the car? What if someone was dying and this lady was trying to rush them to the hospital? The officer wouldn't have known that, which is exactly why this person turned on their hazards and tried to indicate to the officer that, hey, I know that you're here, I know that you're trying to pull me over, just give me a second. Now, thankfully, in this situation, it wasn't anything like that, but at the same time, the cop flipped her goddamn car over, and then when she claimed she was pregnant, he showed no concern or remorse for this lady that he could have killed. When it happened, he didn't show any concern or remorse. You know, part of being a law enforcement officer is being respectful and responsible, and this person clearly is not responsible, considering he literally flipped over someone's car in a police chase, and you can't even call it a police chase. I must reiterate, this person could have died. Perhaps God or a guardian angel or someone there, you know, beyond the beyond, saved her life. Maybe, you know, it was a miracle. It was God's work, you know. The fact that she survived that, because like I said, in the footage, her car was literally flipped the fuck over. So let's go ahead and read the article, shall we? A pregnant Arkansas woman's car was flipped on its top by a pursuing state trooper who accused the motorist of not pulling over fast enough, according to the video of the brief chase that was being used in her lawsuit. Nicole Harper, 38, went to bed on July 9th believing her unborn child had died in a crash on U.S. Highway 167 in Jacksonville, Arkansas, her lawyer Andrew Norwood has said. She cried herself to sleep, Norwood told NBC News on Wednesday. Harper was going 84 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone when Trooper Rodney Dunn turned on his sirens and flashed his lights to pull her over, according to the lawsuit filed last month in Pulaski County Circuit Court. Pregnant mother. Car flipped over. Officer Dickhead did not seem to give a shit. If there's enough syllables in that sentence, it would have made a beautiful haiku. Dashcam video obtained by Harper's legal team appeared to show her slowing, activating her blinkers, and changing lanes to the right so she could eventually pull over, Norwood had said. But on the stretch of the southbound US 167, the shoulders are narrow and Harper wanted to pull over safely at an exit the motorist had claimed. It's essentially a bowling alley with bumpers on both sides, Norwood said. There's nowhere to go. You're boxed in by concrete barriers on both sides. The pursuit was 2 minutes and 7 seconds long when the trooper tapped the back of Harper's car in a pursuit intervention technique, more commonly known as a pit maneuver, the lawsuit had said. 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Are you fucking kidding me? 2 minutes and 7 seconds? Are you telling me the officer could not wait 2 minutes and 7 seconds? And he was just so fucking pumped with adrenaline and anger and hate for society, and he decided to be like, fuck it, I'm gonna ram this woman off the road. And, you know, again, if you watch the video, he showed absolutely zero remorse for the situation. You know, he wasn't freaking out when he saw the car. He was like, oh shit, I just flipped some car over. Oh my god, is she dead? No, he was just so fucking nonchalant about it, which only aggravates me more so. There's absolutely no excuse to this. We're not living in a society where it's comply or die. You know, again, like I said at the beginning, I would kind of understand if, you know, this lady was wanted for murder or for kidnapping and grading children into stews. You know, maybe then I could understand pulling a pit maneuver like that. But dude, the chase went on for not even 3 minutes. It went on for a little over 2 minutes. And she was literally getting pulled over for fucking speeding. She literally went 14 over. Does that really justify getting fucking her car toppled over, potentially killing her? I don't think so. I don't think so. And I highly doubt any of you guys think so, but let me know in the comment section down below what are your thoughts on this. I'm gonna go into hibernation. See you in 2 years.